Good morning, Roberta here. I'm sharing with you this morning a journal that I'm making for a friend. It's kind of a sad story, but when I was visiting in Florida recently, I found out that she had very recently learned that her husband had stage 4 cancer. And since finding that out, unfortunately, the situation has continued to decline. The good news is her son is a really good doctor and knows lots of other really good doctors. She's struggling with it, needless to say, and she suffers from anxiety, which she shares openly with people. And long story short, on Facebook one day, she was asking people how they dealt with things like this. And someone suggested that she start writing things down, and that sort of seemed to be my cue to make her a junk journal. So I decided to do that, not knowing if she would be into the coffee dyeing and all of that stuff. I found this kit on Ephemera's Vintage Garden, which is just a very happy kit, and I thought happy was a good thing. It's Ephemera's Vintage Garden Heartsong, and it is intended to be a Midori or fauxdori insert. So that's what I went with, and I used one of the pages as a cover and just put a couple of flowers on the bottom as a little embellishment. The colors are just really bright and really pretty. I made a small dangle on the side using some beads that I had that just happened to be coordinating colors. That's always nice when that happens. And just basically all of the papers from the kit. In the kit, Debbie Ann includes grid paper, and that's nice for writing on because it helps you keep things in line. Most of the papers that I used are scraps from the kit. I had one printing faux pas, and I used some of those discards for little embellishments throughout the journal. And then I found some quotes on Pinterest that I thought might be suitable for her situation and might provide her some comfort. So that's that. Wherever you see a small scalloped page like this, it's also one of Debbie Ann's grid papers, but I had a printing mistake and printed it out in the wrong direction, and when I cut it I realized it was too small, but didn't want to waste it, so I edge punched it and used it anyway, because that's what we do, right? We use everything. So there's another page. It's just very, very vibrant, and I printed it on not a cardstock. I found at Office Depot on sale something called presentation paper. I don't even remember it saying how many pounds it was, but it said that you could print on both sides without any bleed through, and it seems to give you the really vibrant colors, and it was a lot less expensive than the photography paper, probably because it was on sale. On the other side, I glued on some quotes, again, that I thought might be helpful for her. And this is from one of the sheets that didn't print well, and I just cut it out. Same thing with that little cutout from one of the sheets. Look at those colors, though. Aren't they great? All right, made a little pocket and another quote inside the pocket. This is looking very dark on my computer, so I'm hoping that it's not so dark for you guys. I guess I'll see when I take a look at it. Just wanted to give her lots of room to write. Didn't really want to give her anything, too much to deal with. Just places to write things. I find that if you're angry or sad or upset or really have anything going on, that writing it down really helps. At least it does for me, and I hope she finds that it works for her as well. This was also one of the misprints, and the color didn't come out right at all. I think that was when I finally decided I needed to buy some more ink. And more of the grid pages. I used a 3-hole pamphlet stitch and some string that I found somewhere, really big roll of it, on sale. If it's on sale pretty much and I think I can use it, I'll buy it. I have sticky fingers this morning though. There we go. More vibrant colors, this time green. I made a tuck spot using some of those cutouts. I put in a task list just because I thought she might have lists of things to do, doctor's appointments and so on, and I thought that might be helpful. Another quote. It's kind of hard to know what will help a person in a situation like this, and since she's not someone that I know very, very well, I wanted to sort of limit what I did and not sound like I was making judgments or giving her too much advice. I did, however, inside this quote, which I turned into a tuck spot, put these little things which I found on Pinterest about being grateful, because one of the things that I have found is that even when things are going very badly, if you remind yourself about the positive things and the fact that you do have things to be grateful for, sometimes that just helps a little. And up here I punched with a new Martha Stewart punch that I got. It was a little weird that some of the butterflies end up upside down, and that bothered me a little bit, but I guess I'll get over it. And I thought it was kind of neat that you could see the colors from the previous page through there. And there's another quote that I thought she might find helpful. And just some more of the writing paper and the back cover. And that's all. I kept it pretty plain and pretty basic. So thank you very much for watching. If you have any thoughts or suggestions, I'd certainly love to hear them. Have a great day.